Welcome to another learning session. In this session, we will see what is the difference between electromechanical relay and the SSR solid state relay. Before starting, I would like you guys to please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of the upcoming video tutorials. Let's start this exciting learning session. PLCs can switch on and switch off heaters, solenoid valves, actuator valves, and motors through relays. These relays can be electromechanical or solid state relays. A 24-volt DC signal from PLC activate these relays, and these relay provide the current to the field devices. These relays not only provide the power for the field devices but also creates a potential barrier between the PLC control system and the field devices. This prevents the damaging of the programmable logic control by isolating them from the field devices. Thus, PLC stays safe and sound in the event of any short circuit or arcing in the field devices. Let's discuss further the electromechanical relay. If we remove the outer casing of the relay, it will look like this. The first thing you can notice is that it has an electromagnetic coil. The second thing is the combination of the normal open and normal closed contacts. These contacts can be used to provide the voltage to the field devices. So, when the PLC provide the control voltage to these coils, it get energized and generate electromagnetic field around it. Because of the electromagnetic field, the movable contacts in the relay open and closes to turn on or off the field devices. Now let's see how does a solid state relay works. Solid state relay works on the same logic as magnetic relay, except there is no coil and moving contacts inside. Instead, there is a transistor or trike inside the SSR which works as a switch. When control signal is applied at its input, it turns on the trike or the transistor inside the relay to turn on the field device. As you can see, this is the internal circuit of the DC to DC SSR relay. An LED is connected at input, and an optotransistor is acting as a switch between the load and the voltage source. As we apply the control signal on the input of the SSR relay, LED turns on and optotransistor turns on, starts conducting current, and field device turns on. Now let's sums up all these things which we have learned over last couple of minutes. First, the movable parts. Electromagnetic relay have movable contacts which make its life shorter because after some times its contacts worn out and stop conducting the current. While in the SSR relay we don't face such issues as there are no moving parts inside it and trikes or the transistor acting as a switching contacts. Lifetime of the solid state relay is fairly larger than the electromagnetic relay if installed as per load amperage. Switching speed of the relay is the time required to close the contacts inside the relay. SSR relay switching time can be as short as 1 millisecond, while the switching time of electromagnetic relay can lie between 20 milliseconds to 30 milliseconds. So, the SSR relay is more suitable for fast switching applications. Electromagnetic relay normally comes with multiple number of potential free contacts. This makes electromagnetic relay more flexible and adaptable in the machine operation. This means that we have plenty of the spare contacts in the electromagnetic relay to turn on or off multiple field devices operating at different voltage levels with a single relay. In current carrying or load capacity, nowadays SSR is more preferable. It can go up to 50 amperes, while electromagnetic relay with movable contacts can only go up to 10 amperes. Arcing problem is normally related to electromagnetic relay because the movable contacts in it makes and breaks a circuit which cause spark every time the contacts make or breaks. This problem is more noticeable when the relay is used to drive inductive loads like motors and solenoid coils. Both SSR and electromagnetic relays can switch AC and DC loads. In electromagnetic relay, we have potential free contacts, so we can switch AC and DC easily. SSR relay comes with transistor or trike acting as a switching element in it. Trike is used to switch on and off AC loads, while transistor can switch DC loads. That's the end of the today's learning session. I hope you like it. Please subscribe to my channel and stay connected for more amazing upcoming videos. Till next video, take care and goodbye.